From Tampa Bay streaming news leader, this is ABC Action News.
Good Monday to you. I'm Vanessa Ariza. You can expect some warm and humid conditions across the Bay Area today. Greg D has your full weather forecast coming up. But first, here are your ABC Action News headlines. We're waiting to hear from the Manatee County Sheriff's Office after a deputy tased a 70-year-old woman in her own home. Barbara Pinckney tells us she wishes deputies would have shown their arrest warrant for her grandson. She tells us deputies pushed their way into her home and tased her twice, once while she held her hands underneath her body on the floor.
When it escalated so fast, I don't know, I think I went blank or something. It just happened so fast.
Deputies arrested Pinckney on obstruction and battery charges. They didn't find her grandson inside the home, but said he had plenty of time to go out of the back door. Family and friends will gather to remember a mother of two killed in a double murder suicide on Christmas Eve. There will be a vigil for Rachel Ramsey tonight at 6 o'clock at the Lake Mirror Promenade. Lakeland police say she and a friend, Christopher Pine, were getting ready for church last Tuesday when Leighton Josephs killed them, then killed himself. And we want to remind you there is help out there if you or someone you know is in a domestic violence situation. You can call the statewide DV hotline. That number is on your screen, 1-800-500-1119. It's time for the Buccaneers to look to the next year. Much of what the team does in 2020 will revolve around Jameis Winston. Yesterday, he became the first quarterback to throw 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions in an NFL season when he threw a pick in overtime that was returned for a TD. Winston's rookie contract is now over. Head coach Bruce Arians and the front office will now discuss whether to re-sign him or franchise him. If they don't do either, he'll become a free agent on March 18th. We now know where the Bucs will be drafting in April. Cincinnati and Washington have the first two picks. Tampa Bay drafts 14th overall behind both the Dolphins and the Jaguars. And dozens of the best collegiate skydivers are in the Bay Area this week for the national championships. They'll be competing today through Wednesday at Skydive Lake Wales. You're invited to watch as the skydivers compete to win the gold, silver, bronze, and free fall and parachute landing events. Admission for you is all free. You may want to grab those sweaters once again. Greg D here with your latest forecast.
Colder weather on the way. Vanessa, that transition happening today will be warm and humid through much of the afternoon. Temperatures in the 70s, but look at this drop later on tonight. That's a cold front moving by. Now, as that front moves by, can't rule out the chance for a couple of showers, maybe a rumble of thunder, though most of us are going to miss out on the rain today. We're all, though, going to get the cooler temperatures down into the 50s by Tuesday morning. You can get your latest hour-by-hour forecast by downloading the ABC Action News app. Vanessa.
Greg, thank you. And if you're heading out of town for your New Year's Eve celebrations, you may want to fill up here in Tampa before you head out of town. That's because we have the lowest gas prices in the state. AAA says we're paying $2.40 a gallon. That's up 9 cents in a week. Prices, they're 1 cent higher if you're in Orlando and Jacksonville, but gas, that's going to cost you 10 to 20 cents more if you're in Miami and West Palm Beach. You can now get news all day long on your favorite streaming device. Just download the free ABC Action News app on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Android TV, and Apple.